I'm 20 years old and I'm a junior at Concordia University in St. Paul. It's been 121 days since Governor Tim Walz called on the state legislature to reach a deal. It's been 105 days since I stood in solidarity with the governor pressing lawmakers to reach a compromise on insulin. How many testimonies am I going to have to give that start with the amount of days that have passed by since nothing has been done? In those 121 days, I've seen way too many posts on social media from diabetics about not being able to afford their insulin or start rationing. Type 1 diabetics should not have to resort to social media to get their life-sustaining medication. My insulin went up from $269 to $324 in the month of December for no reason. Nothing about it has changed. It's still the same tiny, life-saving vial it always has been. Think about the ones who are uninsured, struggling to afford their insulin as it is already, having to deal with a $55 price increase. Growing up, I always knew there would be consequences for my actions. If I did something, I knew there would be impact somewhere, but it was because of me and something that I did. What I'm getting at is, I did nothing to get type 1 diabetes. No type 1 diabetic has. And yet we're paying for the actions of the greedy pharmaceutical companies and lawmakers. And me, along with the rest of the diabetes community, are facing the consequences for that. We are facing consequences for the lack of action by our lawmakers, and our lives are in their hands. The progressives in the House have reached out and talked to advocates. Most of them who are working towards affordable and accessible insulin know me because they've taken the time to talk and listen to advocates and allowed us to be a part of this process. They're taking so many steps in the right direction, but they can't do it without the help of the Republicans in the Senate. Diabetics can't keep waiting, and we need action now. And we're going to keep fighting until we have affordable, accessible insulin for all. And we need all of our elected leaders to stand with us.